Okay, so this message is going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Now, the first card that came out is from this Love Oracle deck. It's the Intuition card. Now, this card says gut feeling, psychic, premonition, sixth sense. I feel like you already sense that something is unfolding or what's unfolding. You could be definitely receiving some type of signs from the universe, messages from the universe about what's unfolding. Now, Spirit is wanting you to know that your gut feeling about your connection and about others around you and your connection, it's correct. So whatever you have picked up on, whatever you have found out, this could be what Spirit has been showing you all along, it's correct. Yeah, whatever you had a gut feeling about, it's correct. The next card that came out is Divine Intervention. This connection between you and your person has higher forces working behind the scenes. It's like Spirit has fully stepped in to align this connection. No matter who tried to interfere, this is a connection that's unstoppable between you and your person. Yeah, it's like anybody that tried to interfere with this connection, they could be going through a lot of unexpected karma for whatever was done. Now, the next card that came out is this Party card. This kind of represents you and your person celebrating each other. I feel like these two people on this card highlight union, joy, togetherness. This is like the Three of Cups, showing that both you and your person are moving into a happier season. Now, the next card is the heartbreak card. Somebody is disappointed. I feel like this is not you or your person. This is like a third party energy. Someone outside of the connection, they feel devastated because they've been watching the love between you and your person come together. Yeah. It's like this person could be someone that's like, they're embarrassed or they're ashamed or something. This could have been some type of hidden jealousy. If they did something to interfere, it's like they don't want to face it. They could have gotten exposed. Now, the next card that came out is Fated Meeting. This is your union. It's destined. It's unshakable. Whoever is heartbroken or going through this heartbreak, they see that this is a fated partnership. And they realize whatever they were truly doing behind the scenes to try to interfere, it was never going to work. Because fate can't be stopped. Especially something that's already written. This card says meant to be, predetermined, destiny. You and your person meeting each other was not a mistake or by mistake. It was divinely orchestrated. No matter how you met your person, it was going to happen. And it was going to cause a drastic change, a drastic shift. because there were cycles that needed to close out on both ends. And I feel like you and your person with this change card have went through a lot of growth and transformation. Old cycles are closed. And it's like together you and your person have stepped into a new chapter where the relationship between you two continues to evolve. Now, the overall card on the bottom of this deck is the magnetic attraction card. Everything that took place behind the scenes has only pulled you two closer together, whether you're in separation or not. It has made you more drawn to your person, made your person more drawn to you. It's like the foundation of this magnetic attraction card is like pure chemistry between you and your person. The bond is irresistible. And it's like nobody can weaken the bond that you and your person share. And this could be where this heartache lies at. Yeah. So the next card that came out is the Knight of Swords. This is like fast movement, determined energy. Someone is rushing in. This could be some quick communication or quick action. I feel like things are moving quickly now after delays. Now the next card is the Hermit. This kind of shows that before this Knight of Swords, your person or you, take it where it resonates, could have been doing a lot of deep reflection. And this could be likely both. It's like you and your person have both went within. You and your person have grown. You and your person have ended out the cycles that needed to end out. It's like both people needed to pull back to find clarity, gain clarity. And also gain inner wisdom, knowledge about the connection. Yeah, this was like a healing period with the Hermit. And it was needed before the reconnection between you two. Now the next card is the Strength card. This is definitely fire sign energy, Leo energy. So you could be a Leo. But this is showing that you've overcame a lot of trials, obstacles, battles. And it's because of your resilience, your strength. You not giving up despite whatever it is that you've went through. I feel like you and your person are in a more stronger place emotionally and spiritually. Now the Star card came out with the Judgment card. I feel like these two cards are very powerful because the Star card brings a lot of healing, divine alignment, and renewal, while the Judgment card represents awakening and like a karmic review. It's like confirmation that you're woke, your person is woke. You're seeing karmic energy for who they truly are. You and your person. And being able to go through this awakening, being able to heal and see things for what it is, Spirit wanted you and your person to know that this connection that you and them share, it's not only fated, but it's divinely revived. Because both you and your person answered that wake-up call to the connection that you and them share. Now, the next cards that came out was the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. This is definitely forward movement with the Chariot being here. Confidence with the Queen of Wands. Emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. This is you standing in your power, Queen of Wands. This is also fire energy. Moving towards success and your true wish fulfillment. I feel like this is Spirit saying that you made the right decision to move forward and keep going. Because this was your true wish fulfillment, whether you knew it or not. And this could be before you were born. To finally end out a cycle. To finally heal and move on from things that no longer serve purpose. Especially for your divine mission, your divine path. This is also showing that happiness and personal satisfaction is ahead or to come for you now that this cycle is over. Now that you've answered this wake-up call. Now that you've done the work on yourself. And you're leading your own path with confidence. This is like unstoppable. You're in an unstoppable energy. And the Nine of Cups, it also shows just how happy you are. How emotional fulfilled you are. Your wishes have come true. Yeah. And it's because of the choices that you made. Now, the next two cards that came out was the Seven of Swords reverse and the Five of Wands. This is like the truth coming out with the Seven of Swords being in the reverse. Deception can no longer be hidden. I'm also seeing that different lies, trickery, hidden agendas, all that have been exposed with the Seven of Swords being in the reverse. Now the Five of Wands, this could have been a lot of conflict, a lot of people that were close. These were definitely outsiders, karmic energies, competition. These are people that are still present. Even though they were operating like behind the scenes, being deceptive, doing things in a sneaky way, throwing rocks, hiding their hands, they could have been doing things because they just felt like they wouldn't get caught. These are people that they can't undo the truth that's being revealed. So now they're going through a lot of inner conflict. They can no longer project confusion, trickery, manipulation, deception toward you and your person's connection. Because they've already been exposed. These are people that are already under judgment. because you and your person answered that wake-up call. Yeah. Now, the next card that came out was the High Priestess reverse, the Two of Cups, and then the Page of Wands. Now, the High Priestess reverse, this definitely talks about some type of secrets coming out. Something that was hidden, finally being revealed, finally being exposed. It's definitely tying back to the Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah. The Two of Cups, I feel like this is just the union that you and your person share. A lot of people created some type of conflict, confusion, because they wanted both you and your person to feel like, I don't agree with you being with this person. Yeah. To make both you and your person feel like you had to satisfy other people. You had to listen to their opinions. You needed to fear being judged by other people because they didn't approve. Now, with the Page of Wands, this definitely shows a fresh start. You know, something exciting. You're ready to do something new. This could also be some type of communication that's coming in that ties back to this Knight of Swords. After you and your person have been in separation for a long time. This could be after they ghosted you, with the Hermit being here. It's because they needed to go within. If there was a lot of chaos and conflict, confusion going on at the time that they ghosted you, they couldn't find any answers or clarity outside of themselves. So Spirit kind of forced them to go within, isolate. Same with you. So that you both could truly see these people for who they truly are. Truly see what you and your person are meant to do before coming in union to fulfill this destined partnership. Yeah. I feel like whatever this communication is that's coming in, it's something that's going to be like exciting, or it's going to ignite something. Like ignite the relationship that you and your person share even more. Ignite the bond that you and them share even more. Yeah. Now, the next cards that I pulled, the next deck I pulled from was this Twin Flame Oracle, Karmic Situations Oracle deck. And the first card that came out is, my mom is jealous of this connection. This is just confirmation that there were outside interferences in this connection. Specifically family energy. With this mother energy being here. It's like someone close to your person, their mom or possibly a mother figure, they carry jealousy towards this union. This confirms why the heartbreak card could have came out earlier. It's like there are people that just don't want to see this destined love thrive between you and your person. And it's because of the conflict that they're going through within. They're not happy in their own lives. Yeah. Now the next card says, I am so grateful that you are my twin soul. So this is a twin flame connection. Your person recognizes you on a soul level. And they know this is not just another relationship. You're their mirror. You're their twin flame, their twin soul, their divine counterpart. This is something they've woken up to, despite this confusion, this conflict, this trickery. Now, the next card that came out says, no matter what, I will never turn on you. This is a vow of loyalty. Despite all of the chaos, the confusion, the interferences, outside opinions, your person is standing firm in their connection with you. They're standing firm in their loyalty. And this is soul loyalty. Yeah. This is not loyalty based off of an illusion and different things like that. No matter what, they will never turn on you. Despite what took place in the past, this is just not someone that will turn on you. Now, the next card says, I never truly knew what love was until I met you. This is like them confessing that you've awakened them to what love, real love, feels like. And that's healing, unconditional, life-changing type of love. Yeah. That's something they've never experienced. Now, the next card says, I'm celibate. This is them wanting you to know that they've stepped away from distractions, temptations, karmic cycles, and they're focusing on themselves. Their healing, their growth, and this connection that they share with you. The next card says, I have always viewed you as my true love. So no matter the distance, the time, or the separation, they never lost sight of what you mean to them. You've always been the one in your person's heart. Yeah. I feel like your person also, they're realizing that friends and family members are karmics to them. Like people in their inner circle. These are people that they did not expect to be people that would be, jealous of their growth, jealous of them doing things in a different way, viewing life in a different way, bettering their self. Especially if these people have always had some type of opinion or something to say about anything that your person does in life. Now that they're just focusing on their self, working on their self, they're seeing how many people that they would expect would support them, be rooting for them, are jealous of them in this connection. And I feel like the reason why these people are jealous of this connection because they don't have any control. The connection that you and your person share, karmic energy can't touch. They can create confusion. They can cause deception. They can create trickery. They can even try to create some type of delay. But it will always turn in you and your person's favor. And whatever they send out, it's always going to come back to them in the energy of divine intervention. Because this is a divine connection. It's always going to show up as some type of negative karma. Yeah. Unexpectedly. Yeah, your person is definitely aware of the envy, but it doesn't change their devotion to the connection. It doesn't change how your person views you. Clearly. They're no longer blinded from the truth. That's why the Seven of Swords popped out. The truth can't be undone. Now that they're woke, they can't be put back to sleep. It just can't happen. Yeah. Now the next card that came out says, I don't care what people think anymore. Where before, they were definitely worried about other people's opinions, with the High Priestess card being in the reverse and the Two of Cups. Fear of judgment, fear of what people would think or what people would say. This is the energy that was being projected onto them before they went within, before they chose to isolate and start doing a lot of personal work on their self, inner work on their self. Now it's like, I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. I don't care about anybody else's opinions. They don't care about family judgment. It's like your person have reached a point where they're free. They've gained the knowledge that they needed to gain. What's understood to your person, they feel like they don't have to explain to whoever these people are. These are people that are soaking in their own conflict. And this conflict has nothing to do with your person. This is why they're in the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so the next card that came out was, I hope you're holding a space in your heart for me and only me. This is like them asking for reassurance. They want to make sure that you're only holding them in your heart. Because this is like how they feel about you. They're only holding you close in their heart. This is someone who is in an energy, they don't want anyone else. As I say, they're devoted to the connection that you and them share. And they're hoping that the feeling is mutual. They're hoping that you're mirroring the energy that they're in. Yeah. Now, the last card that came out, it says, I ghosted you because I was in a low vibrational energy. I didn't want to be the reason you couldn't heal. So if they ghosted you, they were definitely aware that things needed to change. They couldn't come around you in a certain energy. Yes, they felt the connection. Yes, they felt that magnetic pull between you and them. But your person is someone who respects you, so they weren't going to come around you in a certain energy. So they chose to isolate. Yeah. And this is kind of like them confessing. Their silence or them ghosting you wasn't because they didn't care, but because they were like battling their own demons. They were going through a wake-up call, a major wake-up call. And they didn't want whatever it is that they were going through to like weigh down on you or be projected onto you. And it's because I feel like this is definitely a divinely guided connection, because you and your person are each other's mirror. Whatever it is that you're going through, they feel it. Whatever it is that they're going through, you feel it. You can sense it. You and them being together was only going to create a lot of conflict and confusion. It was only going to slow down the process of change. It was only going to slow down the focus for you and your person to see what needs to end out, who you need to walk away from. It's like you and your person coming together. It would have been you and them being comfortable in this energy, but it just wouldn't have ended like it did after they ghosted you. You and them being able to have that individual time to work on self. So I feel like now your person is fully awakened to this connection. They see you as their twin. They see you as the other half of them. And they see you as their love, their one. They've stepped away from karmic energy, whether it was family, friends, any outside interferences. It's like they no longer care about what these people think. And they want you to know that they didn't ghost you because they were rejecting you. It was because they were guided to. That was your protection. Yeah. Whoever your person is, they are solely loyal to you. Deeply in love with you. And they're ready to move forward. Yeah. With this connection that you and them share. Now, I wanted to kind of confirm, why is this mother jealous of the connection? Now, the first card that came out, this is from a whole nother deck. This is from the Broken Mirror deck. Now, this card says desire, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings. This is like heavy energy. I feel like whoever this mom is, this is someone who has an unhealthy attachment. Possibly projecting like inappropriate thoughts, desires, or feelings around you and your person's relationship, you and your person's connection. It's not love in the pure or like in a healthy sense. This is jealousy. And this is like somebody crossing emotional and energetic boundaries with this desire card being here. Now, the next card that came out is the stubborn card. Bossy, selfish, inflexible. Whoever this mother figure is, this is someone who they have countlessly used control And they're used to having some type of control over your person, being the authority figure and running things their way. The connection that you and your person share, it challenges that. Because it kind of pulls your person into independence, not needing anyone, not dependent on anyone. It pulls them into independence, alignment with you instead of this mother figure. Now, the next card that came out is reconciliation. This mother figure fears your reconciliation with your person because it threatens her control. Every time you and your person reconnect, it weakens their hold. And this is someone who may even have tried to manipulate or encourage your person to stay away from you, only to see spirit bring you and your person back together. So they could have definitely been a part of your person ghosting you at one point, and then you and your person came back together. This could have angered whoever this mother figure is. Then your person could have ghosted you again, because this is kind of like out here twice. But at that time that they ghosted you this last time, they realized, I'm in a low vibrational energy. I don't want to be the reason that you can't heal. And it could have been at a time that you were working on yourself. You were focusing on change. You were focusing on growth. They didn't want to interrupt that. So they needed to face their demons. This is definitely a karmic mother. Whoever your person's mom is. Now, the next card that came out was the push and pull card. This confirms that this mom's jealousy is rooted in constant power struggles. It's like she wants to dictate your person's choices. But your love connection that you share with your person, it pulls them in a different direction. Toward freedom, toward balance, toward destiny. And that's something they can't control. I'm so... Okay, so the next card is the Deuces card. This is your person. It's like they're fed up. It's like they've reached a point where they've said enough is enough. They're done with manipulation. They're done with these control tactics, this push and pull energy. They're choosing to walk away from toxic dynamics and protect this connection that they share with you. So it's like they're cutting ties with whoever this mother figure is. Yeah. Now, the next card that came out, well, it didn't come out. It was on the bottom of the deck. The Messages card. This is that communication, conversation, expressing feelings. I feel like this ties back to this urgent energy, this Knight of Swords energy. Your person wanting to come towards you quick. Yeah. Your person is preparing to reach out with honesty and express how they feel about you. And I feel like with the message being in the bottle, this could have taken a long time, but the message is protected. The truth is like rising above waters, rising to the surface. Yeah. because it was hidden for a long time. Yeah, so I feel like whoever your person's mom is, this is someone who is jealous because they're losing their grip of your person. This is someone who sees the intensity, the passion, and the devotion your person has for you in this connection. And it triggers her own unresolved issues of control, selfishness, insecurity. This is someone that is very stubborn, because stubborn is out here like twice. You have the actual stubborn card, and then you have the stubborn on the push and pull. This is someone that's kind of used to getting what they want. And I feel like when they feel like they're losing their grip or they don't have control, they create power struggles to get what they want. But reconciliation between you and your person is unstoppable. No matter who tried to interfere, no matter what took place behind the scenes. Spirit is wanting you to know that your person is done playing tug of war with whoever this mother figure is and whoever these other people are. This could be close family members, people that were in your person's circle. Yeah. They're walking away from unhealthy attachments, cutting ties with negative energy, karmic energy. Yeah, because they want to protect the connection that you and them share. And they definitely want to meet you halfway. Yeah, so I feel like overall, this was definitely spirit exposing some type of jealousy, conflict, confusion, trickery that took place behind the scenes on your person's end. And these could be people that you don't even know. With the intuition card being the first card that came out, this is like spirit wanting you to know that everything that you had a gut feeling about, it's unfolding. These people are receiving karma. Because as I said, if your person is going through something, you can sense it. Even if you and them are not connected. If you're going through something, they can sense it. So if you knew something was not right, Spirit is wanting you to know that your intuition is very powerful. Divine intervention was at play. Anybody that was trying to create blockages, confusion, they can no longer do this. Because they're under judgment.